Hello, and welcome to day 4 of the Ditch the Overwhelm boot camp. So, sorry I'm a few minutes late. I swear this morning has been bonkers. And I actually just want to talk a little bit about that because even when we have the best laid plans, things can go super crazy. And then after like my little story, I'll get, started with everything. But so I've been preparing for this for day 4 because the doors are opening, and so I created a course where I have a member site. I have all these things, and we're actually also taking family photos today as well. So it's just kind of like a busy day for us. And last night, as I was doing some final touches on the member site, it just like has decided to not work. And I was like, oh my goodness, like I'm calling like my tech team, like, what can we do? Like, this is, it's going haywire. And it was like late, so they weren't online until this morning. They're like, let's see what we can do. And long story short, we're still working on it, not quite sure what's going on. So I'm like, oh, this is going to change my presentation tomorrow. So sorry about that. Um, and then, of course, this morning, so we're still working on it this morning. I'm trying to figure out what's going on with the member site. And then my husband is cleaning and putting some things away, organizing, and he left our cupboard cabinets open. And of course, he hit his head, right? He's like doing things, he bends down, then he gets back up, bumps his head, and now he has like a cut on his head. And I'm like, of course, this would happen on picture day. So I'm just like, you know what? It is what it is, like, it's not too bad. Maybe the photographer can edit it out, and, of course, this is actually a reschedule, so the photo shoot is a reschedule, because we were gonna have a previous day, but we wanna be outside, and it rained, and, of course, it looks like it's gonna rain again, so I'm just like, "You know what? I'm going with the flow today." We're going to improvise where we can. And that's part of what Parent with Clarity is. It's like when things go wrong, you keep your cool and you figure it out, right? We've all been in those situations. Sometimes we can let it trigger us, like we've talked about, or we can just like figure out what's the alternative, and then just say like, I did my best, and this is the outcome, and I have to be okay with that. And that's where I'm at. Every day, I try to do my best, and whatever those outcomes are from my efforts, then I am okay with that. I'm just grateful for all the things, my health, my family's health, in my life. So, okay, now with my little story, hopefully you guys can relate to that because it has literally just been crazy. And I'm like, what's going to happen next? Um, so thank you again for joining me. Um, I'm super excited because today I am officially opening up the doors to your support club. So, um, there's sort of been some different iterations. I feel like as time has gone on, I've had so many different ideas as like some of us have had. If any of y'all are business owners and you're like, what should the name be? What should all these things be? And so I finally stuck on like your support team because that's really what I do and how like my team supports me, and then they help support you all too, like all the people, helping me put the graphics together and like the tech support and all that stuff. Um so there's literally like a team of people that is here to support you, although I am numero uno in terms of coaching. So you'd be working with me directly. Um, so the membership site, is called Your Support Club because it's all about support, it's all about community, it's all about making sure that you can live your best life. So let me start this presentation here. Parent with Clarity. And like I said, this is actually my signature program. It is registered trademark. So I'm super excited about that. Let's see here. Um, okay. Yeah. So again, I'm Sharita. I'm the mom burnout coach. And I'm going to show you how to ditch mom burnout by releasing those mindset blocks, restoring your energy, and reconnecting with yourself so that you can achieve your goals without constant stress and anxiety. Uh, excuse me. Um, And you're here because you want to learn how to ditch the overwhelm, right? You want to ditch the exhaustion and the stress that you're currently experiencing. And we're going to do that by learning how to seek, attract, nurture, and love your life without the mom guilt and without the overwhelm. And like I said before, we are using my signature program, Parent with Clarity, which I'm super happy to share with you all today. Um, oh, sorry. That's not supposed to be there. I apologize. Um, so I just wanted to review this seek and attract, um this is sort of the workflow, if you will, like the daily 3. We are working on our mindset, we're going to be working on our energy, and we're going to be working on our action, but it all sort of like leads to this, right? Like this is the foundation to which like all of our learning happening so that we can become our best selves. And it really is again like that self-love, self care, really focusing on yourself so that you can be your best self and then support your family um, while you're doing that. So I'm really excited because the actual program is called the Parent Growth Hub. It's for moms and dads, so it's not just for moms, although I primarily work with moms. It's for all parents, which I'm super excited about. And here's what you're going to get when you enroll. You are going to, these are modules. Sorry, I should have specified this. These are modules that are available in the course. So again, we're focusing on the mind, specifically those affirmations, gratitude, self-care, self-love, the energy, right? The energy that we talked about, rest. We talked about how important getting rest is, nourishment. And so nourishment is movement, right? Exercise as well as food. So taking care of your body. And then stress management, because really that's what overwhelm is at the end of the day. I know we use overwhelm a lot, but it's really all this stress and like trying to figure out how to manage it. So self or stress management, and it impacts your body, right? We talked about like the physical implications that stress can have. And action. So action, the productivity, goal setting, ongoing learning. One of the things about enrolling in this program, getting access to the Parent Growth Hub, it's all about our continued learning, right? All iterations of our life, we are developing, we are growing. And so part of that is learning, right? And embracing that. Then I know a lot of y'all work, you're either small business owners or corporate, working the corporate gig. And so I wanted to add a section on workplace clarity, right? That work life balance that we often hear. Um, and that's what that module is focused on. And then there is a specific module about this mom burnout, the parental burnout that we are currently experiencing. So there's videos, worksheet, workbooks on specific things that you can do in relation to parental burnout. And then I added a section, and the title might change later on, but right now I felt it was appropriate to call it Pandemic Parenting. And honestly, it's so funny. It's like everyone's like, when is it going to go back to normal? And I'm like, listen, this is our normal right now. Like, let's let's change our mindset to think about this is our normal right now. So pandemic parenting is our norm. And so I really wanted to sort of reflect on conversations that you can be having with your partner, things that you can be thinking about as you raise your children in this new norm, right? As we still manage the pandemic. So those are all the things that you get inside, plus so much more. So these are the modules, but there's lessons within those. There's worksheets, there's planners. There are a lot of things available to you. And then, of course, I'm going to be going through this, but the membership site will also hold, let me go to the next slide, because it's also going to hold these monthly master classes. So Part of the membership, you get a monthly masterclass, you get a monthly mastermind, you get group support, and like I said, the modules, as well as that resource library that I was talking about. So, with all in the membership site, you're going to have these items available to you. And then we are going to be utilizing a Facebook group for that group support for the community that we'll be building. Um, so here we go. And like I said, with Parent with Clarity, a lot of it is mindset, but it's so much more. And so that's why there's all those different resources. That's why we focus on uh, energy, right? We focus on action because it's more than just our mindset. There's so many things that also go with it, and the action piece, right? We can have positive affirmations, we can think positively all we want, but if we don't have the proper steps in place, we're never going to achieve anything. So we got to make sure that we have that daily 3, that winning formula in place so that we can thrive in our lives. And then there's just like ongoing support. So this is a monthly membership. The Parent Growth Hub is a monthly membership. It's priced at $20 a month, for all those things that I just covered. And it's a membership because I truly believe that ongoing support is needed, right? This isn't just like a one-time thing. We know parenting is hard for a number of reasons. And we also know, or at least I think we know, that parenting doesn't necessarily get easier. It just looks different as our children grow and are different phases. But one of the nice things about the Resource Hub is it really is for any parent with their children at any age group, because you have these basics so that you can be centered in the right place, and then you can help your children grow and nurture them as well. So this is a continuous cycle of learning. Um, and that's what I love about the membership program. So I wanted to, part of what I was going to share with you was the actual membership site. But I just wanted to go back here and really focus on all the things that you're going to get for $20 a month. That's a founding member's price because this is new. And so part of being a founding member is recognizing that like I'm still building out the resources. So I have the modules, but some of the lessons and things like that are still being built out. So that $20 is basically an introductory, right? Founding members, you are supporting this becoming a reality, and you get it at this low price because it's new. And then as the resources grow, you'll get access to all of that, and the monthly master classes will be recorded. So um, all of it will be recorded, and then it'll be housed on the members site. And I also offer a yearly plan. Um, and so Oh, I should have mentioned, I apologize. The $20 is actually 25, or excuse me, the $20 a month is actually 25% off because it's normally priced at $27 a month. But again, as a founding member, I wanted to offer that discount to you. If you sign up for the yearly plan, which is 147, so you get all of these things for a full year, $147. That's 50% off. I mean, that is like, I don't know about you, but if I had these resources um, before I experienced burnout, I don't think I would have experienced it. I don't think I would have been as stressed. Actually, I know I wouldn't have. If this had been around before and I knew about it, I would not have gotten burnt out. And that's the whole point of this, right? It's to help prevent burnout. And if you're already there, then we are going to help you recover from burnout, because being in a state of constant stress, constant exhaustion, constant overwhelm, it's not natural. It is physically taking a toll on us. And I want to make sure that you guys are happy, you're enjoying your time with your kids and thriving in motherhood. So, I'm actually going to DM y'all as well, the members in the group. I want to make sure that you are aware of this exclusive offer, and I hope you will join me in becoming a founding member and getting the support that you're looking for in your motherhood journey. Thank you so much for joining me today. Of course, drop questions in the group, DM me if you need to. I welcome it, and have a great weekend. Take care. Bye.